Hey everybody, this is Tommy G.
And it's Pete J.
And it's our third straight game back here, home in Phoenix, Arizona. It's good to be home for a while. Oh man, we're going to pack our bags here and get out of here soon, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. We're going to get back on the road, partner.
Well, before that, your Beewolves, the hottest team in the league right now, looking like a repeat kind of a team, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Lately, they've been putting it together, and they've been putting it on other teams for sure.
They have. Let's tell you about a little bit about the last game. Then we'll tell you who we're going to play with. Kind of give you some other scores. We'll jump right into it here, Pete. The last game, it was the Cross Stadium Classic. Beewolves against the Sandcats, both Phoenix teams, and things were deadlocked until the fifth inning. It was great defensive baseball. Top of the fifth, then Rodney Park comes up for the Cats, and he hits this one to first base. It couldn't quite be fielded by Woodman, and it's going to be an RBI grounder. And then right after that, or soon after that, Ansel Cruz comes up. He's going to lay down a sacrifice bunt on two strikes. And unfortunately, Monstour goes to second. He could have caught the runner coming from third. He goes to second, misses it. They get the run, and nobody's out on that one, Pete.
Yeah, it was a little defensive mix-up, but luckily it didn't cost him the game.
Yep. Well, he makes up for a little bit. Bottom of the fifth, he comes out for the Beewolves, gets their first score. He's going to hit this one in the left field, smashes this thing over the left field wall. It's another monster home run. He's looking great offensively. He's a better offensive catcher, and he's doing great thing. I think he tied Hammerlong Ball with that home run.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. But they both have 5 on the season now.
Yeah. Well, then the bottom of the seventh, Magic Moore's going to come up, and he's going to tie the game with bases loaded. He hits this grounder. It's actually a double play to second and then over to first, but we get the RBI and even things up at a piece. And it's such a close game. Bottom of the eighth, solid person as of late, Bertha Banks. She hits this Texas leaguer out in the left field. It's an RBI, brings in the winning run, makes it Beewolves 3-2. And then at the top of the ninth, Case Barajas against Axelson. This little liner to Dexteris. He jumps up, makes the grab, and the Beewolves win a close game 3-2. Real good game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that was the first time we saw Case Barajas in quite a while. He was off on the injured reserve list, and man, he was on fire. He pitched 3 innings, struck out 5 batters. So Good night for Case.
Well, like you were saying, I think we've been saying a few times this season, one of the things that stands out most is our relievers. Relievers have been lights out.
Yes, they have. Yes, they have. And the late inning scoring, again, the second game in a row where the Beewolves take the lead in the bottom of the 8th inning and then leave it to the relief pitchers just to shut the door in the top of the 9th, and we go home with the W.
Right. Well, we're going to tell you a little bit about this game in a minute, but first, I guess we got some other games to tell you about. So, Pete, why don't you start off with the Platypi at the Arctics? Well, first, before we start that, we'll tell you one of the newest teams. The only change to the wide loads is one new player they picked up before this last game. Dipper Chambers comes over from the Arctics to join another player that came over earlier. Dipper Chambers going to play left field, 33 years old. So his first game is this game you're going to see against the Heaters. But we'll start things off. Platypi at Arctics, Pete, in where's that, Tacoma? What happened?
Yes, sir. The Platypi travel to take on the Arctics. Arctics jump out to an early lead. It's a back and forth battle. Ultimately, it's going to be the Platypi 7-5.
The Blowfish were at the Burners in Hawaii. Close game, but the Blowfish took them 5-4.
These wide loads taking on the Heaters. It's a low-scoring affair. Wide loads win it 3-0.
The Water Bullets at the Sawteeth. Sawteeth 4-1.
Moonstars travel to take on the Gold Coats. Gold Coats will take that one 2-0.
Outlaws were in Houston at the Crocs. Outlaws jumped out in front, but the Crocs came back, won at 5-3.
Sirloins taking on the Moose. Sirloins out to an early lead. They'll just extend it and win 12-0 with a shutout.
Wow. Nemesis in Philadelphia at the front runners. It's Nemesis 10-3. 2 one-sided games.
Hot Corners taking on the Buzzards, and it's going to be a back-and-forth battle, but the Buzzards will hold out and win 5-4.
Houston Jacks up at Tacoma at the Herbivores. It's all Herbivores 6-1.
Warblers travel to take on the Water Bullets, and it's Warblers all day long, 9-0, another shutout.
Battle of the W's. The Freebooters at the Jacks, and it's the Jacks 8-1.
Platypi travel to take on the Philadelphia Freedom, a back-and-forth battle. Freedom out ahead, and they're going to hold out and win 10-6 in the end.
A lot of scoring. Grapplers at the Buzzards in Colorado, and it's Grapplers 6-3.
Sawteeth taking on the Nemesis, and the Nemesis have a slight lead. They're going to wind up winning that one 8-4. And it's going to look like this in the end, Tommy, with the Pioneer Conference Pathfinder Division. It's Blowfish and the Crocodons knotted up at the top with a record of 9-5. In second place, the Freedom with a record of 9-6. So the Freedom a half game behind the Blowfish and Crocodons in the Pathfinder Division.
In the Uncharted Division, it's the San Diego Platypi, who are 9-6 and a plus 17 run differential. They got a full game lead against the 8-7 Colorado Buzzards.
Down in the Journey Division, the Grapplers have a record of 9-6 as well. They hold a 1.5 game lead over the Arctics, who are playing 500 ball right now with a record of 7-7.
Over in our conference, the Explorer Conference, you got the Seafarer Division. It's the Houston Jacks, as usual, at the top of that thing. 11-4, looking real good. Second best, tied for second best record in the league. They're a plus 18 run differential. And not surprisingly, the other team is the Gold Coats, a half game back. They're 10-4 with a plus 31 run differential. Second best run differential in the league.
Yes, sir. Second behind only the Beewolves in our very own trade division. The Beewolves sit atop the trade with a record of 11-3. They have a half game lead over the Nemesis, who are in second place with a record of 11-4. Beewolves with that plus 34 run differential leading the league. Rounding out the rest of the division, the Sirloins are in third place, 4 games out of first place, playing 500 ball at 7-7. The Water Bullets at 6-9, 5.5 out, and the Herbisaurs 4-10, 7 games out of first place.
Wow. Yeah, so the Curiosity Division, it's the San Jose Sawteeth are 10-5, and they got a 2.5 game lead, and it's the 500 Moonstars who are hitting 7-7. And that's going to bring you to tonight's games, the 6-8 wide loads, rotation aces, which is going to be something to get past against our 11-3 Beewolves. Dipper Chambers played his first game for them, and against the Heaters, so now this will be his second game. Starting on the mound for the wide loads is going to be their third string starter, the right-hander Pro Pierce. Pro Pierce, known mostly for his crazy junk, moves that ball a lot. It'll be hard to track. He's also good at accuracy, and he's got fair velocity as well. He has an 0-2 record on the season, though, with a 5.40 ERA and a 1.44 whip, so he's going to look to get one in the win column today if he can.
Yeah, these wide loads need to get off the snide, start winning some. Behind him, Wade Hobbs out in center field with good power and about average ability to connect at home plate, but less than average speed on the base paths. He's hitting 204 with 2 home runs. Darcy Hicks, isn't it? Darcy Hicks at first base with good power, good ability to connect at home plate, and a little bit less than average speed. He's hitting 328, though, with 1 home run. And then Chimo Gaspar at second base with good power, less than average ability to connect at home plate, but better than average speed on the base paths. He's hitting 208 with 4 home runs as well.
They're going to be going against our third string starter, Frances Trapani, the right-hander, known mostly for her heat, but she brings good junk and fair accuracy as well. She's got a 2-0 perfect record on this season with a 1.29 ERA and a 0.86 whip, so she's solid this season.
Yes, she has been very solid. Behind her, the notable players, the locked-in Buster Biggs in left field, coming off not a bad season, but just not a real good season for him last year. Buster Biggs is turning it around this year. He's got better than average power, better than average ability to connect, good speed on the base paths, hitting 415 with only 1 home run. Hanley Dexteris, the superstar shortstop, with a little bit less than average power, but good ability to connect, good speed on the base paths, hitting 315 with 3 home runs. And then Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman, with better than average power, good ability to connect at home plate, but less than average speed on the base paths, hitting 492 with 1 home run.
Jeez, that's a lot of offense in those 3 notable players. Woodman and Biggs both second and third for the on-base percentage so far this season. And Buster Biggs right there on the lower left, 7 stolen bases. That's tied for third with Turbo Miles. What a season for those guys.
Yeah. Dexteris has been a little hot and cold so far this year. I'm hoping he'll be able to kind of lock it in here before somewhere, soon.
yeah, true. Although, I mean, he's still, even with cold, he's 315 batting average, which is still pretty good. Anyway, our lineup's going to look like this. There's the man starting off things. Hanley Dexteris is going to play, guess what, center field. Magic board is a little tense, yeah. So the utility man's going to go fade back, play center field. Batting second, the locked-in Buster Biggs, he'll play left field. Sturdy Woodman's going to be at first base and batting third. Cleanup today. Steve Monstour got that home run, the home run man. So he'll be catching and batting fourth. Batting fifth, Bertha Banks, locked in at third base. At second base, you got Freddie Knox, who's batting sixth. Now it says Hammerlong Ballo's seventh in right field, but he's also a little tense. So should we put Poke Foster in there?
Yeah, if you'd like. He hasn't seen action for a while. The wide loads not being a really strong team, I wouldn't be adverse to it. And obviously, we'll still have Long Ballo on the bench if we need him to come in.
That's true. And Poke Foster, good contact hitter, and a real good fielder as well. Ham Slamus is going to play shortstop and bat eighth. It's always good to see Ham and Hanley on the field at the same time. And then Fran Giappani is going to bat ninth, and she throws the four-finger, the two-finger, the curveball, the slider, the changeup. Go!
She throws it all. Got the roof shut, so the air conditioner's on. That's the way I like it. I like summertime with the air conditioner.
Yeah, I like to be comfortable inside, looking outside at the heat.
That's right. Looking at the heat from indoors. Wide loads lineup's going to look like this. Darcy Hicks leading off playing first base, then Wade Hobbs at center field, Chimo Gaspar in shortstop, Booper in left field, Donga at third base, Royds in right field, Hart catching, Day at second base, and Pierce pitching. As the Beewolves take the field for the last time for a while, Darcy Hicks, Wade Hobbs, and Chimo Gaspar will get ready to face off against Fran Giappani with that 1.29 ERA. Darcy Hicks is neutral and fit, hitting .328, 1 home run, 7 RBIs. Darcy Hicks, the first baseman for the wide lows. First pitch by Giappani, in there for a called strike. Strike one. Allen's inside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Darcy Hicks. Hicks is neutral and fit. He's going to drive that one into the outfield, but Buster Bates is going to make a break on it and be able to run up and catch it for the first out. So 1 out, and in steps Wade Hobbs, the center fielder. He's hitting .204 with 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. Hobbs plays center field. He gets a hold of that one, pushes it into the stands along the first base side. Strike one. That one's fouled straight back, strike two, and very quickly Wade Hobbs is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Hobbs playing center field for the wide loads. He lets that one go, and that's going to end up outside. Ball 1, 1 and 2.
Oh,
that one's low ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Wade Hobbs. He gets enough of that to foul it straight back. Hobbs will get another pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases empty in the top of the first, and there's a smash.
Ooh.
Oh, and it's going to bounce. It's going to be a trap. Hurley Bender picked it up off of the bounce. So Wade Hobbs with a single. Chimo Gaspar steps in. He's hitting .208 with 4 home runs, 9 RBIs. Hobbs over at first base has a little bit less than average speed. Gaspar fouls that one off along the first base line. Strike one. 1 on with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. And Gaspar in the hole, 0-2. There's a shot. That's going to be into the gap. That's over the... Oh, it's going to be off the wall. Hanley Dexteris gets on it quickly, throws it in, and the runner will advance to third base. So Wade Hobbs at third, Chimo Gaspar at second. Asa Booper steps in. He's locked in and fit, hitting .200 with 1 home run, 6 RBIs. He's known around the league as an RBI man. First pitch to Booper is inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 1. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Giappani steps off the base, and Wade Hobbs is back to third. 1-1. That's in the dirt, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Booper playing left field for the wide loads. There's a shot to Ham Slamus. He picks it up, makes the throw to Sturdy Woodman at first base for the second out, but the run scores. So
did you get a text there?
No, they jockeyed people around. So I was going to say Hanley Dexteris, but I something in my head went, no, it's not Hanley. So the first pitch to Masha Donga, the third baseman, is low, ball 1. That one's inside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Masha Donga. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Donga hitting .222 with no home runs, 7 RBIs. There's a shot. And Bertha
Yes.
Banks is going to lay out for that one. She's going to get up, make the throw across to Woodman for the third out. So we're going to head into the bottom of the first. The Wide Loads were able to get one across the plate, so it's Wide Loads 1, Beewolves nothing. Hanley Dexteris, Buster Riggs, and Sturdy Woodman are going to get face off against the Pro Pierce and his 5.4 ERA. Hanley Dexteris, neutral and fit, known as a tough-out utility player.
Yeah, we forgot to mention last time we were in New York, played the Wide Loads, beat them 2-1, I believe. So this is the rubber match, or no, it's the second match of these two teams. First one was a ball, second one's a hit in the left field. Asa Booper's going to pull that in for the out. Yeah, so this is the last meetup between these two teams this season.
Yes, sir. Buster Biggs locked in and fit, hitting .415, a home run, 9 RBIs. That was a close game, too. It was 2-1, I believe my partner said. 2 balls, no strikes. That's ball 3. Pierce staying away from Buster Biggs. That's high, ball 4. He's going to walk Buster Biggs on 4 pitches. Buster Biggs with a steal opportunity here.
Sturdy Woodman up 492, 1 home run, 12 RBIs. You got there behind the plate. A catcher we were looking at in the offseason, couldn't quite pick him up. Forget his name. First pitch misses, ball 1. There's a foul ball, first base line. Looks over at first base, comes back. Early swing, fouls it back off the wall. 1-2 now. Sturdy Woodman, there goes. Oh, and he gets called out. Oh, man, that was close. He's going for his 8th stolen base, but he gets thrown out. And the Sturdy Woodman answers with a home run. Ha ha, way to go, Sturdy. Oh, wow. Just threw out Buster Biggs trying to steal second. Sturdy Woodman gets a 442-foot home run. It's his second, only his second of the season, his 13th RBI. Way to go, Sturdy.
Yes, sir. Steve Monstour, the catcher, neutral and fit, got power versus right-handed pitching. Monstour hitting .333, 5 home runs, 9 RBIs. First pitch to Monstour's high, ball 1. There's a shot. That's going to get into center field on the ground for a clean single. Steve Monstour standing at first base with 2 outs. Score tied 1-1. Bertha Banks steps in.
Bertha Banks, 389, 1 home run, 3 RBIs on the season. Beewolves can't relax too much. They really have a half-game lead against the Hawaii Nemesis. So even though they're doing hot, Bertha Banks deep to center field. And that's going to be over the wall. Bertha Banks, a 2-run blast. Wow, the place is up for grabs. That's going to make it 3-1, 417 feet over the center field wall. It's her second home run and 5th RBI of the season. Beewolves jumping out, Pete.
Yes, sir. They're taking off here. Freddie Knox, neutral and fit, hitting .340 with a home run, 7 RBIs, 2 outs, nobody on. Score now 3-1. Beewolves. First pitch to Knox is high, ball 1. That one's popped up into center field. Center field is calling for it, waving everybody off, and Wade Hobbs will make the catch for the 3rd out. But the Beewolves respond by putting 3 on the board as we head into the top of the second. It's Beewolves 3, Wide Loads 1. Ella Royds, Hank Hart, and Lancelot Day all getting their first look at Frangipani, who threw 20 pitches and gave up 2 hits in the first inning.
Ella Royds now, 214 of the season, no home runs, 3 RBIs. Good power hitter, fair contact. The right fielder for the New York Wide Loads. Watches that first one there for strike. Doesn't swing, 0 the count. Great day for baseball here, Phoenix, Arizona. Home team cheering on the best team in the league, hoping for a repeat championship. Ella Royds pulls that one hard down the third baseline, foul though. She's 0-2. The power hitter for the New York Wide Loads. That one's up near her hands, misses 1-2 the count. Japani's going to sneeze something out, wipe it off, rub it on the ball. Number 40 gets her signal, winds up, tosses low and away. It's a what's it called? Breaking pitch. Hook Foster jumps, but that's about 3 rows back. And Ella Royds, what an offensive game. We haven't had an inning go by, or half of an inning go by without a score. Ella Royds gets her first home run, 4th RBI of the season over the right field wall, and the Wide Loads are back within 1. It's a home run derby.
Yeah.
Hank Hart now, this is the guy that we tried to pick up in the offseason, and we waited a day late. He ended up signing with the Wide Loads. He's the locked-in catcher. The New York Wide Loads played his first season there. 282 on the season, 1 home run, 4 RBIs, check swing, strike 1. He's locked in, not 100% physical though. He's a little tired. Reaches out, fouls that first base line. He's in a hole 0-2. Great contact hitter is Hank Hart. So 27th pitch by a tense Frangipani now. That one misses a little bit low. Good trap, Steve Monstour. 1-2. Hank Hart fouls that back off the net. Still 1-2. Hank Hart. What a day for baseball. What a baseball game. Fouls that back off the net. We're going to throw 30 pitches. Dang card. Oh, reaches down and hits the breaking pitch way down. Golfs it. All ball, 1-2. Hard liner, they go to Bertha Banks. Easy scoop, one pump throw to first. That was an easy play, but it took a while to get there. Lancelot Day picked up last season from the Arctics. Hitting 158 on the season, no home runs, 1 RBI. The second baseman for the Wide Loads is a good contact hitter with fair speed. Fouls that one into his dugout. 0-1. He's got bad jumps if he gets on. Not much power. Finally goes high and away, misses 1-1 the count now to Lancelot Day. 33 pitches here in the top of the second. There's one on the ground to Slamus as he picked up off the dirt, one pump throw to first. Couple easy grounders, and it looks like Japani's getting her mojo back a little bit here. She's shaking off the cobwebs. Oh, Pierce, pitcher for the Wide Loads, comes up now. He's hitting 250 on the season, which is not bad for a pitcher. Swings and misses at that first one, gets underneath it. Strike one. He's looking a little tense though right now. Fouls that one back towards the Beewolves dugout. That's going to drift just behind their dugout. Souvenir for a Wide Loads or a Beewolves fan. Swings and misses that third one. Gets the first K for Japani to end the side.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But the Wide Loads get one back, making it a one-run game. So it's as we head into the bottom of the second, it's Beewolves 3, Wide Loads 2. Poke Foster, Ham Slamus, and Fran Japani going to get their first look at Pro Pierce, who threw 16 pitches. Poke Foster's neutral and fit, hitting 250 so far this season.
He is. That's my brother-in-law there. First pitch. Oh, he makes good contact. That's going to be up in the center field, waving off. Wade Hobbs is going to be that easy catch. One pitch, one out.
Yes, sir. Ham Salamis, the shortstop, neutral and fit, hitting 457 with a home run, 5 RBIs. One out and nobody on in the bottom of the second. First pitch to Salamis is in there for a called strike. Strike one. That one's inside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike to Salamis. That's a shot. That's going into straightaway center field. That's going to be out of here. Gone.
Wow.
Ham Salamis joins the home run parade. That one traveled 458 feet. So that's his second home run of the season, 6th RBI of the season. And the Beewolves retaining that 2-run lead, making it 4-2. Fran Japani stepping in.
375, no runs, 2 RBIs. It is a home run derby. The fans jumping up and down. That one almost went into the food court behind the wall in center field. Makes that pitch low away. The crowd quiets down. 0-1 now. Swinging with strike 2. Japani in a hole. Japani, a good contact hitter for most pitches. She's hitting 375, but that is an ugly infield pop-up. The second baseman, Lancelot Days, to make that catch. 2 down.
2 down, and we're back to the top of the lineup. Haley Dexter's neutral and fit 0 for 1 today. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the second. First pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. Pro Pierce tense. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. That was high inside, ball 2. 2-1. Pierce delivers his 29th pitch. Inside, ball 3. 3-1 now to Hanley Dexteros. That catches the low section of the strike zone for a called second. 3-2. There's a ground ball today at second base. He's going to pick it up, make the throw to Darcy Hicks for the 3rd out. So we're heading into the top of the 3rd. This ball game, Beewolves 4, Wide Loads 2. Darcy Hicks 0 for 1. Wade Hobbs 1 for 1. And Chimo Gaspar 1 for 1 with a double. Japani had 37 pitches with 1 strikeout, giving up 3 hits. Darcy Hicks, neutral and fit 0 for 1 today. Hicks, the first baseman for the Wide Loads. The first pitch to Hicks is fouled straight back. Strike 1. Yeah, I think the pitcher that can keep the ball inside the park is going to wind up with the W today.
Yeah.
Japani puts that one just past Hicks for a called second and a swing and a miss. She completely had him fooled on that one. So the second K of the day, and let's hope Japani can get it fired up. Wade Hobbs, the center fielder, steps in. He's 1 for 1 with a single. So 1 out, nobody on in the top of the 3rd. And Wade Hobbs fouls that one straight back. Hobbs, the first player to score today. That one's off the plate, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on a fielder's choice. Well, it wasn't really a fielder's choice. That one's low, ball 2. Hobbs was at 3rd base on a ground ball to, that was a roller, and that's going to get past everybody into left field, and Buster Biggs is going to pick it up and make the throw. So Wade Hobbs 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. So with 1 on and 1 out, Chimo Chimo Gaspar, neutral and fit. He's 1 for 1 with a double today. First pitch is a roller to Bertha Banks. She's not going to get him. No.
I don't know how he got off that fast.
It was a hit and run. She had to come up for it. So it was kind of just a bloop roller, and Bertha Banks had to run up on it. She was unable to pick it up and make the throw to second soon enough. And obviously they weren't able to turn 2. They weren't able to turn 1. So Asa Booper, the left fielder, steps up. 2 quick strikes. He's in the hole. 0-2. Owen's high. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at first and second with 1 out. And there's a roller. And again, they won't be able to get anybody but the hitter. So they throw Frangipani is able to throw Asa Booper out at first, but the runners advance to second and third. Masha Danga, tense but fit. 2 outs, 2 on, top of the third. There's a shot. That's going to get into the gap between right center field, and Dexteros will get over there and pick it up. Both runs will score. And the game is tied 4-4 with Masha Danga standing at second base. Ella Royd stepping in. She's 1 for 1 with a home run. So with 1 on, 2 outs, score tied in the top of the third. First pitch to Ella Royd is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Allen's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. Ella Royd's the right fielder for the Wide Loads. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Royd's now behind in the count, 1-2. Japani delivers. High, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Japani tense, throwing her 55th pitch. And Royds is able to foul that one off. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Japani at 55 pitches, swing and a miss, and down goes Ella Royd. So a little retribution there, but the Wide Loads put 2 more on the board. It's 4-4 as we head into the bottom of the third. Buster Biggs walked his first time up. Sturdy Woodman 1 for 1 with a home run, and Steve Monstour 1 for 1. Pro Pierce at 29 pitches, giving up a walk and 4 hits. Buster Biggs, the left fielder's neutral and fit. Like I said, walked his first time up. So,
and like I was saying, not a scoreless side yet in this game. Everybody scored every chance they had. First pitch beside inside, ball 1. Intense Pearl Pierce trying to work things out. He evens things there with 1 apiece to Buster Biggs. Gets a high part of the corner there. 1-2 now to Buster. He's yet to swing. There he reaches down, fouls that one back off the wall. Foul. Pearl Pierce 34 pitches. That one misses outside. 2-2. Bottom of the third, tie ball game. It was a changeup. Got behind it. Buster Biggs swings and misses, strike 3.
Yes, sir. So 1 out. Sturdy Woodman 1 for 1 with a home run and an RBI today. Hitting .500 on this season. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the third, first pitch to Woodman's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's outside, ball 1. 1-1. That's in there, catches the inside corner for called second strike. 1-2. That one's inside, ball 2. 2-2 now. There's a shot. Line drive to Day at shortstop, at second base. He'll throw it over to first for the second out. 2 up, 2 down, and Steve Monstour stepping in.
Here he is, 1 for 1 with a single. Power against right-handers, 353, 5 homers. That one misses high, ball 1 to the count. So Pierce 42nd pitch also misses high, 2-0. Steve Monstour adjusts hard, liner, first base line, foul ball, 2-1 now. Late swing, that's on the ground with diving Day, who dives to his right and then throws to his left to end the side. Wow, first scoreless side.
Yeah, that's us. So we're heading to the top of the fourth. It's Wide Loads 4 runs on 5 hits. Beewolves 4 runs on 4 hits. Hank Hart 0 for 1. Lancelot Day 0 for 1. And Pro Pierce 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Japani at 56 pitches with 2 strikeouts. Whoosh.
Hank Hart catching 0 for 1 on the day. Catchers talking to each other. Ump has a scratch. Wind up throw by Japani. Nice slider inside corner. No swing. Strike 1. 0 on the count. Second pitch is high and outside. Makes it also for strike 0-2. Safety off. Yet to swing Hank Hart. Let's see if Japani can get him chasing something. He's going to be able to throw a 59th pitch to try and get this third K. It does. In the ground. Steve Monstour picks it up. Throws it to first. He missed that. The throw was in the dirt. It was a swing and a miss. He had to throw to first, but he got the out. And here comes Lancelot Day, the pitcher. 0 for 1. Good contact hitter, though, for a pitcher. Japani's good first.
He's the second baseman.
Second baseman. Great contact hitter for a pitcher if he were pitching. Outside corner. But yeah, Day is the one who made that great diving catch. He was right and then threw to first to get that last out. That missed for a ball. We're even down 1 apiece. Breaking pitch in there. Doesn't swing still. 1 and 2. Yet to swing, Lancelot Day. Ooh, that one misses just low. 2 and 2. I think he's going to watch. It's the best seat in the house. In the right-hand batter's box here in Red Rock Park in Phoenix, Arizona. There he reaches out, gets one to left field. Buster Biggs is going to run over, make that grab. Nice easy fly ball. 2 down. Here's the pitcher, Pete. Bro Pierce comes in 0 for 1. Chewing gum standing in the other batter's box, the left-hand side. Reaches down, fouls it back off the wall, and 1. The tense Pro Pierce. Frangipani hoping to get out of the 4th inning under 70 pitches. Nice. Gets a slider high and away. Makes it back in 0-2. Swing to strike 3. Another K for Frangipani. Hey, way to answer it, Beewolves.
Yes, sir. So the 2 goose eggs. We're going to head into the bottom of the 4th. It's tied up 4-4. Bertha Banks 1 for 1 with a home run. Freddie Knox 0 for 1. And Poke Foster 0 for 1. Pierce at 44 pitches with a strikeout, a walk, giving up 4 hits. His ERA's jumped up to a 6.41. Bertha Banks locked in and fit. 1 for 1 with a home run. 2 RBIs so far today. And this is only her 2nd time up.
Yeah.
First pitch to Bertha Banks is a hard grounder into center field for a clean single. Bertha Banks will lead off with a single. So with 1 on and nobody out, in steps Freddie Knox.
Frederick Knox. Fort Knox, 0 for 1 on the day. But average speed runner at first base. And Bertha Banks, pressure up now. Tie ball game, 4-4 in the bottom of the 4th. First one's for strike to Freddie Knox. Second one's swing and miss strike one. He got ahead of that one. There's that changeup by Lancelot Day. Or Pro Pierce, I'm sorry. Lancelot Day is playing second base. That misses outside 1 and 2. Pro Pierce has a good changeup. Oh, low corner strike 3.
Poke Foster, the right fielder, neutral and fit 0 for 1. Bertha Banks with the leadoff single, still standing at first base. 1 out. Poke stepping in. First pitch to Poke is in the dirt. Ball 1. That one's inside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Poke Foster. There's a shot that's going to get split. The shortstop and third baseman will wind up in left field for another clean single. So we got runners at first and second with 1 out, and in steps Ham Slamus.
And the pressure climbs up. Ham is 1 for 1 with a home run. Pro Pierce now even more tense. 1 out.
Oh, no.
A little weird blooper today. He goes to second for 1, back to first, and he runs it out. All right, at least he ran it out, Pete.
All right, so runners at first and third with 2 outs. Frangipani neutral and fit. She's 0 for 1 today as well. 2 outs, 2 on. Bottom of the 4th, score tied.
Oh.
That one's ripped foul along the third baseline. Strike 1.
Oh.
That one's ripped foul along the third baseline. Strike 2.
Deja vu.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Frangipani lets that one go low. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. That one's outside, ball 2. Count even up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That's way outside, ball 3. And now the count is full to Frangipani. 3 and 2. There's a shot.
Hey.
That'll get up into center field on the ground for a clean single. And Bertha Banks across the plate. And the Beewolves take the lead 5-4 in the top of the 4th. Bottom of the 4th.
Usually your pitcher's a foregone conclusion, but Japani's a good hitting pitcher. And
Beewolves got a lot of pretty good hitting pitchers here.
yeah. Hanley Duck's 0 for 2. He wants to get back in the 1-4 column at least. First pitch is a ball. Second pitch is a ball. Still Pro Pierce a little nervous throwing it. Hanley can turn things around quick. There's the strike. Safety off now. 2-1 the count to Hanley Ducks. Bottom of 4th. 5-4 Beewolves. And that's going to be a single into center field. And the runner's going to stop in second, but the runner's going to come around from second and score. Beewolves get another one. So Hanley gets a single and an RBI, Pete.
Yes, sir. And Ham Slamus came all the way around from second. That's a lot. Buster Biggs 0 for 1 with a walk today. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Frangipani does not have a lot of speed at second base. Biggs fouls that one off. Strike 1. That one's off the plate. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. That one's lifted. That's going to wind up in foul territory. But Asa Booper's going to be able to get over there and make the catch for the 3rd out. So as we head into the top of the 5th, Beewolves 6, Wide Loads 4, Darcy Hicks 0 for 2 with a strikeout, Wade Hobbs 2 for 2, and Jimo Gaspar 1 for 2 with a double. Japani at 67 pitches with 5 strikeouts, giving up 5 hits. Her ERA is up to a 2.52. Darcy Hicks 0 for 2 today, playing first base for the Wide Loads.
Not a good day for pitcher ERAs.
No, it's not. Yeah. First pitch to Darcy Hicks is in there for a called strike. Strike one. Allen's inside ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike to Darcy Hicks. Fran Giappani throwing her 70th pitch. Low ball 2. Giappani neutral and fit. Allen's fouled off along the first baseline. The count is even now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs, nobody on top of the 5th. And Darcy Hicks will take that one, and that's the wrong call. He gets called out with a 3rd strike. So Wade Hobbs, the center fielder, will step in. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. And Fran Giappani now up to 6 Ks on the day. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch to Wade Hobbs is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2, and very quickly Wade Hobbs is in the hole 0-2. Giappani delivering her 75th pitch. Low ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Giappani locked in right now. Delivers inside ball 2. And the count is gone even, 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Wade Hobbs goes down on strikes. And Fran Giappani's up to 7 Ks. Chimo Gaspar 1 for 2 with a double. Fran Giappani just 31 Ks on the season, 7 today. She delivers. Low ball 1. Giappani locked in and fit. 1 ball and no strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. There's a roller, and Freddie Knox. Oh, and he just was able to get it in off the webbing of the mitts, but was unable to corral it. So a single. In steps Asa Booper. He's 0 for 2 today with an RBI. So 1 on with 2 outs in the top of the 5th. First pitch to Asa Booper's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Throw to first, and the runner's back. Giappani delivers high. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Asa Booper, the left fielder. And Steve Monstour makes the throw, and it's not in time.
Oh, I don't know.
So a stolen base. I hit that thing. I think that was as quick as I could do it. There's a shot, and that's going to get up into center field, and the runner's going to try and score, and he's going to do it easily. And Steve Monstour misses the ball, so a double. It winds up being a double for Asa Booper. And now the score is 6-5 Beewolves in the top of the 5th. 2 outs, runner at second base. Similar situation. Masha Donga steps in. She fouls off the first pitch, strike 1. Masha Donga, the 3rd baseman. One's inside ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. That's low ball 2. 2-1 now to Masha Donga. Giappani throwing her 87th pitch. There's a shot to Freddie Knox. He's going to pick it up, make the throw to Sturdy Woodman for the 3rd out, and we're going to head into the bottom of the 5th. Beewolves holding on to a 1-run lead at 6-5 Beewolves. Sturdy Woodman 1 for 2 with a home run. Steve Monstour 1 for 2, and Bertha Banks 2 for 2 with a home run. Pro Pierce at 66 pitches with 2 strikeouts, a walk, giving up 8 hits. His ERA is at a 6.97. Sturdy Woodman locked in and fit 1 for 2 with a home run and an RBI.
A Formula One race. It is just fast. I need a break. First pitch misses to Sturdy Woodman, low, ball 1, 1 another count. That one's, just misses, ball 2. Good eye there, Sturdy. 2-0. This is 3-0. You just watch the rest here. 70th pitch. Well, it's way up high. Batter gets walked on 4 bad pitches by Pro Pierce.
Yeah, a leadoff walk. So 1 on with nobody on. Steve Monstour power versus right-handed pitching. He's 1 for 2 today with a home run. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Ooh, that catches the inside corner for a called 2nd strike. 2 quick strikes on Steve Monstour. Allen's inside ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Woodman does not have a lot of speed at first base. Not a threat to steal. That one's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh.
That's over the heart of the plate. Called 3rd strike, and down goes Steve Monstour, and in comes Bertha Banks.
Bertha Banks 2 for 2 with a home run, a single, 2 RBIs, and they're not gonna risk it with Pro Pierce. They're gonna pull him. And they're gonna bring in Bale Bozer, the right-hander, A+ ranked relief pitcher. Number 10 has got a 1.42 ERA, a 0.74 WHIP, 18 strikeouts. He's locked in. He's not quite 100% rested, but he throws fair velocity, crazy junk, crazy accuracy. He's a specialist throwing against other. He throws a four-finger, the slider, the screwball, and the changeup. Wow, so he's the real deal. And there he comes. There's that screwball. Starts it off. Oh, the count to Bertha Banks. Throws it again, but that misses low. Ball one. One apiece now. Screwball makes the outside corner. That's crazy. 1-2 the count now. Curveball reaches down, hits a grounder to second. Lancelot Date is second for one. Back to first for two. Clean up.
All right, so we're going to head into the top of the sixth. Wide loads, 5 runs on 7 hits. Beewolves, 6 runs on 8 hits. Elleroyd's 1 for 2 with a home run and a strikeout. Hank Hart 0 for 2 with a strikeout, and Lancelot Day 0 for 2. Japani had 87 pitches with 7 strikeouts. Elleroyd's. That's all I got to say about that.
Elroyds, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? The right fielder for the wide loads reaches down, hits a little grounder, first baseline. Foul ball. 0-1 the count. Elroyds. 89th pitch fouled off the net. Frangipani closing out 90. They're getting a little tired, but she's hoping to make it at least a couple batters in. Top of the 6th. Swing to a strike 3. Another K. We're just talking about her getting low on the tank, and she drops Elroyds. Hank Hart now 0 for 2 on the day. Chipani 90 pitches under her gun belt. The slinger gets her signal from Steve Montour. She winds up, she shoots. The breaking pitch low and inside, fouled off first base line. 0-1 the count. Hank Hart. Oh, Hank Hart does not foul that split finger outside. Misses. One apiece now. Hank Hart. 1 home run. Good contact hitter. Checks it that one high and inside. But it misses. 2-1 the count out of Hanky. Losing a little velocity. Swinging a strike 2. Low breaking pitch low and inside. 95 for Frangipani right now. Oh, it just misses off the plate. We're now at a full count. 3-2. 1 out. Breaking pitch. And inside. Oh, and it just missed. Frangipani thought she had it. That's going to walk him, put him on free base. He's free basing in Phoenix. And up comes Lancelot Day. Off for 2. Medium speed runner at first base. Pressure up. Wide load's open to tie this thing up here. Frangipani losing accuracy and velocity. Still got a little of that junk and just a little bit of stamina. There goes the throw. Second base. He threw it as hard as he could. I thought he made that play, Pete. Again, this is where what's her face, our other catcher might have thrown him out. 1 apiece now. And a runner at scoring position. Swinging to strike 2. 1-2. She's losing a little bit of everything. She's still got a little stamina. 100th pitch. This is up high. Now she's sucking wind. 2 apiece. Breaking pitch. This is high and away. 3-2. Another full count. She walks another batter. She's out of here. Oh, instead, it's popped up. Shallow shortstop. Salamis takes a step back on the grass. Makes that second catch. And I think that's going to be it for Frangipani. Bill Bozer comes in now. Locked in. And fit. A specialist. Frangipani, 102 pitches. Had a pretty good day. Leaves with the Beewolf lead. So she would get the win if the Beewolves don't give up the lead. And it looks like they're motioning over to the bullpen. What are they going to do? Yep. They're going to give Japani the towel. It's been a good day for her. And they're going to bring in the reliever, Gasser Morris. Gasser Morris, well rested. Throws flames. Those fireballs. And he's also very accurate. And he's got a little bit of junk. He's a specialist. He throws the four-finger, the cut finger, the slider, and the changeup. And he's going to go against the other left-hander, Bill Bozer. A specialist against a specialist. So they pretty much lock each other out. There he starts with the breaking pitch in there for strike 0-1. Safety off. That one misses. 1 apiece now. Pressure up top of the 6-5. Beewolves over the wide loads. Another one in there for strike 1 and 2. Bozer yet to swing the bat. He gets him outside corner. He watched himself strike out. Way to go.
Gasser's throwing gas, man. We're going into the bottom of the 6th. Wide loads, Beewolves 6, wide loads 5. Freddie Knox 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Poke Foster 1 for 2, and Ham Slamus 1 for 2 with a home run. Bale Bozer. Freddie Knox 10th spot fit. He's 0 for 2 today.
How's he know I'm the gas man?
Come on, man. Bale Bozer delivers his first pitch inside ball 1. Bozer locked in and fit. Now and
nice.
Comes back over the heart of the plate for a called strike. Strike 1. That one shot into center field. Is it got enough? No, it doesn't. Wade Hobbs is going to pull up just shy of the wall and make the catch for the first out. 1 out, and in steps Poke Foster.
It's a rare thing to see Freddie Knox at a home run. Poke Foster fans jumping up and down, screaming, singing his name. The first one's in it for a strike. It quiets down quite a bit. 0-1 the count now. Poke Foster looking good today, but he takes 2 quick strikes. 0-2. And there it is. Oh, he's late swing. He's going to hit a fly ball to the left field, but that's going to be caught by Asa Booper. 2 up, 2 down.
Yes, sir. And in steps Ham Slamus, neutral and fit. 1 for 2 with a home run and an RBI. Slamus hitting .459 with 2 home runs this season. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch to Slamus is outside, ball 1. That one's ripped foul into the stands along the first base side. 1-1 now. Ooh, that's a line drive into center field for a clean single. And Ham Slamus will get on in the bottom of the 6th with 2 outs. Gasser Morris steps in.
Gasser.
And,
not much.
I guess we got to hit with him.
Yeah, not much of a hitting pitcher, but it's only bottom of the 6th. We need him in there, so he's going to hit anyway.
Oh.
Late swing, strike 1, 0-1 the count. It's lower than average run at first base. 2 quick strikes.
Come on.
Bale Bowles is going to go right at him. He's going to make an example of him. Put his head on a pike. Swing him a strike 3.
You had that one, Gasser. We're going into the top of the 7th. Beewolves maintain that 1-run lead. 6-5 in the top of the 7th. Darcy Hicks 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Wade Hobbs 2 for 3 with a strikeout. Chimo Gaspar 2 for 3 with a double. Gasser Morris threw 4 pitches, racked up 1 strikeout. Darcy Hicks, the first baseman, steps in. He's a roller foul along the first base line. Strike 1. Gasser Morris throwing in his 6th pitch right here. There's a shot and a line drive to Bertha Banks. She'll pluck it out of the air for the first out. 1 out, and in steps Wade Hobbs. He's neutral and fit. 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Known around the league as a utility player. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 7th. Gasser Morris delivers a strike. Strike 1 to Wade Hobbs. Morris delivers. Outside ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Morris with a .73 ERA. There's a foul ball, swinging bunt that didn't get into the field of play. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. The delivery, swing and a miss. Down goes Wade Hobbs for a call for a strikeout. Chimo Gaspar locked in and fit. Power versus left-handed pitching. He's 2 for 3 with a double and a single. 2 outs, nobody on in the top of the 7th. First pitch to Gaspar's outside, ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1. That'll even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. Gasser Morris is on a roll. That one's inside ball 1. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to Chimo Gaspar, the wide load shortstop. There's a pound into that's going to split right in center field. Hanley Dexteres is on his horse. He's going to pick that up, throw it in, and Chimo Gaspar comes up with another double. That's 2 today. So with 2 outs and 1 on, Asa Booper steps in. He's locked in and fit. He's known as an RBI man. He's 1 for 3 with a single. First pitch to Booper is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Asa Booper. Gasser Morris steps off the rubber, and Chimo Gaspar has to get back to second. That one's low, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to Asa Booper. 2 outs in the top of the 7th. That one's ripped foul along the third baseline. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Gasser Morris, and Asa Booper fouls that one straight back. 2-2. There's a shot, and that's going to get through to center field. A hot smash that Freddie Knox just couldn't get. So runners at the corners now, first and third with 2 outs, and in steps Masha Danga. She's 1 for 3 with a home run. She is tense though. No, she doesn't have a home run.
Oh,
there's
get
a
it.
shot, and Freddie Knox is not going to get it.
And they get the lead.
And they're going to tie the game. 6-6, but runners at the corners again. With 2 outs, Ella Royd's 1 for 3 with a home run and an RBI. Pressure is way up. Gasser Morris's ERA has jumped up to a 1.42, and his junk is struggling.
He's got to go.
He gets pounded again, and that's going to give the wide loads the lead. It's now 7-6. Runners at first and second with 2 outs, and in steps Hank Hart. He's neutral and well 0 for 2 with a walk today.
I can't. It's only the 7th though. I can't put the. I can't put someone else in.
You either have to go with Benson Rushmore. Yeah. First pitch to Hank Hart is in there for called strike. Strike one. Morris now tense. 2 quick strikes on Hank Hart. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Ooh.
That one's low, ball 2. And the count now is evened up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hank Hart, the catcher, facing off against. That's strike 3. Hank Hart watched it go by. But the wide loads put 2 more on the board, so we're heading into the bottom of the 7th. Wide load 7, Beewolves 6. Hanley Dexteris 1 for 3. Buster Biggs 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. Sturdy Woodman 1 for 2 with a home run and a walk. Bale Bozert 16 pitches with a strikeout. And giving up 1 hit. Hanley Dexteris 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI today. Bozert delivers. There's a shot. That's going to get into left center field. That's going all the way back to the wall. Hanley Dexteris is going to have to pull up at second. Had it been to the other field, he would have come around for third. But so a leadoff double, and in steps Buster Biggs.
Buster Biggs, here he is. First pitch hard to center field. Hanley's going to come back. He's got to come back to second base. He wouldn't come back when I called him. Instead, Buster came back, but caught it center field. 1 down.
1 out, runner at second. Sturdy Woodman 1 for 2 with a home run and a walk and walk. 1 out. That one's off the plate. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's high, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to Sturdy Woodman.
Ooh,
that
I don't
catches
know.
the inside corner for a called strike. 2-1. There's a smash. That's going to get caught. And again, Hanley Dexteris, because it was moving so quickly, he can't tag up. 2 outs. Runner at second, Steve Monstour.
Steve Monstour, pressure way up. 1 for 3 with a single. Be nice to see Steve Monstour go ahead in the home run count. 2 outs. Fans leaning for it. Oh, he swings a home run swing. Misses underneath it. 0-1 the count. It's a hard liner right to the glove. Lancelot Day at second base. 3 down.
So we're heading into the top of the 8th. It's still wide load 7, Beewolves 6. Lancelot Day 0 for 3. Bale Bozer 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Darcy Hicks 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Morris at 27 pitches, has 3 strikeouts, giving up 4 hits.
Lancelot Day 0 for 3. 136. Bad yomps. Pressure up a little bit here. Swings, fits that one far hard off the wall. Foul. 0-1 the count. The tense Gasser Morris throwing to the tense Lancelot Day. Specialist to a guy with bad jumps. That one misses low. 1 apiece now. 30th pitch by Gasser Morris. Number 56 lines up. Slings it. That one is popped up first base line. Sturdy Woodman running underneath it. Makes that grab. Couldn't find it at first, but it would have been a foul ball, but it's an out. Elbows 0 for 1. Lock it in. Fair power, fair speed. Not much contact hitter. With a little movement on that ball, he could have hit it. First pitch in there for strike 1 the count. Safety off for Boozer. He somehow hits that breaking pitch, even though he's a bad contact hitter. Pulls it. First base line, foul ball, 0-2. Oh, I thought that was in there. That one missed just inside. 1-2 the count now. Gasser losing a little of his junk now. Here on the top of the 8th. There it is, swinging to strike 3. Way to pull it back in. Gasser is pleased with himself. That's going to bring Darcy Hicks 0 for 4. 0 for 4. Gasser Morris hoping to make him 0 for 5 on his 35th pitch. Here it comes. The windup, the delivery. Oh, that's on the ground. A diving Freddie Knox can't get. He's going to go 1 for 5. Durgern. Single. And with 2 outs, this is where they do the real damage. Wade Hobbs, 2 for 4. 2 singles. Good power hitter. Outfield's going to go a little deep. You never know. The runner at first base, slower than average runner at first base. Pressure way up. Swings and misses at that high outside pitch. Gasser getting some of his junk back. Fouls that one off back third baseline. 0-2. He's got him in a hole. But he close out the 8th. Fans cheering on behind him. Oh, a hard grounder. a diving sturdy wood, but he can't pick it up, and it just knocks it down slow enough that everyone will get on base safe. And now you bring in Chimo Gaspar, who's 3 for 4 with 2 doubles and a single. Crazy power. Ugh. Now Gaspar's losing junk and accuracy. That one almost hit him in the hand. This is ball 1. Now he's also losing velocity. Gasser looking gassed after 40 pitches. It misses the mound. Unbelievable, Pete. Unbelievable. Hanley Dex throws to third, but they can't get him. He's going to get an RBI. That was the weakest roller past the mound, and Gasser couldn't pick it up. Asa Booper now, 2 for 4, double single R. It's just, that was going to happen. There's no stopping it. And now they're going to give the hook. The Gasser Morris is falling apart. And they're going to bring in Benson Rushmore. Benson Crushmore, more like. Stamina, good. Velocity and junk, very good. Accuracy, well, he throws a 4-finger, 2-finger slider to curveball with the pressure way up. He's throwing to Asa Booper. Asa Boope. Locked in here. Good power, good contact, good speed. Good swing. Fouls back, foul ball, one the count. Outfield gonna go deep. Those are the corners, 2 outs, top of the 8th, 8-6 wide those. There's the throw to second. It's not going to be in time because he cannot throw anyone out at second base. He's not here today to throw anybody out. He's here today to get offense. There's a foul back off the net. 1 and 2, but this is where they hurt us. When we get 2 strikes on them, they hurt us. Fans cheering on Benson Rushmore. He can do it, Pete. He does. Swing and miss, strike 3. They're going to throw to first, get that third out.
Yes, sir. So we're going into the bottom of the 8th. The Wide Loads with a 2-run lead now. Wide Loads 8, Beewolves 6. Bertha Banks 2 for 3 with a home run. Freddie Knox 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Poke Foster 1 for 3. Bale Bozer 24 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 2 hits. Bertha Banks locked in and fit 2 for 3, a home run, a single, and 2 RBIs today. Bale Bozer, a specialist. First pitch to Bertha Banks, fouled straight back, strike 1. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bozer's velocity starting to struggle. That one's high in the air, into straightaway center field. That's got enough.
Yes!
It's out of here. Bertha Banks, 2 home run day, and she puts us within 1 run of the Wide Loads. That went 411 feet to straightaway center field. Her 3rd home run, 6th RBI of the season. Way to go, Bertha. And the Beewolves have new life. Freddie Knox stepping in.
Bill Bozer stepping out. Paisley Grubbs coming in, the closer. She throws a 2.45 ERA, the 1.64 whip with 6 Ks. She throws the hard velocity and a good junk and good accuracy. She's real good. Not fully rested. Got a 4-finger slider. Make it happen, Pete. Wide Load's got a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 8th, 8-7. Ooh, Steve Monster has to back out of the way of that one. No outs. Beewolves got it back on the run. There's a hard liner past the mound, and Freddie Knox is going to get to first base. Way to go, Beewolves. Look like they can do this, Pete.
Yes, sir. They're putting it together here in the 8th. Poke Foster, neutral fit. 1 for 3 with a single. Runner at first base with nobody out. Paisley Grubbs, the closing pitcher, through. That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Poke Foster. Throw to first, and Freddie Knox is back. There's a bunt on the ground, and Paisley Grubbs will have to go to first. And Pope Foster gets thrown out, but Freddie Knox gets moved to second. So with 1 out, Hand Slamus steps in.
Hand Slamus 2 for 3, an outfield single ties the game up. Oh, that was right there for strike. 0 on the count. Pressure way up now. Hand Slamus takes the first one. It's an outfield fly ball. What's he running for? He's not coming back. He's not coming.
Get doubled up.
Oh no! He would not come. He rounded third base, Pete, and just barely.
Yeah. I know. I've run into that myself. So with 2 outs and a runner at second, Benson Rushmore steps in. He's hitting 200 on the season. 2 outs, runner at second base. First pitch to Benson Rushmore, swing and a miss, strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That one's fouled straight back. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Benson Rushmore. So we're heading into the top of the 9th. Wide Loads 8 runs on 14 hits. The Beewolves 7 runs on 12 hits. Masha Donga 2 for 4 with a double. Ella Royds 2 for 4 with a home run and 2 strikeouts. Hank Hart 0 for 3 with a walk and 2 strikeouts. Rushmore threw 4 pitches, racked up 1 strikeout in his brief appearance in the 8th. Masha Donga 10 but fit 2 for 4, a double, a single, and 3 RBIs today. Holy cow.
Wow.
Top of the 9th. The Beewolves need to shut this down here and not let them put any more on the ball. The first pitch to Mashadanga was fouled off along the first base side into the dugout. Strike one. There's a shot, and Hamslamus lays out, gets up, makes the throw to Sturdy Woodman. One up, one down. Ella Royd's the right fielder stepping in. She's 2 for 4 with a home run, a single, and 2 RBIs. One out, nobody on. Rushmore throwing his 7th pitch here. Allen was low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Allen's high ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Ella Royd's the wide loads right fielder. She smashes that one. That's going to be fouled all along the third baseline. 2 balls, a strike. 1 out, nobody on in the top of the 9th. There's a shot, and that's going to drop foul. Oh, just curved and landed in foul territory out there out in left field. Swing and a miss, strike 3. All right, Benson Rushmore, 2 up, 2 down, and in comes Hank Hart. He's neutral and 0 for 3 for today with a walk. Nobody on, 2 outs, top of the 9th. Let's shut the door here. First pitch to Hank Hart is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. There's a roller, and Bertha Banks is going to run over, pick it up, make the quick throw to Sturdy Woodman for the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down. We're heading into the bottom of the 9th. It's all here now, folks. Hanley Dexteris 2 for 4 with a double. Buster Biggs 0 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. Sturdy Woodman 1 for 3 with a home run and a walk. Paisley Grubbs at 10 pitches with a strikeout and a giving up 1 hit. Her ERA is at a 2.16. Hanley Dexteris neutral and fit.
Here's the first pitch to Hanley. Misses up high. 1-0 the count. Pressure up. Bottom of the 9th. Beewolves something to take it back. Hanley gets a home run over the center field wall. Oh no, it's caught at the wall. Wade Hobbs. Oh, that must have been the air conditioning blowing it back in.
Yes, sir. 1 out. Buster Biggs neutral and fit. 0 for 3 with a walk. Yeah, Hanley had to go for it. He just came up a little sharp. First pitch to Buster Biggs is low, ball 1. That one's high, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Paisley Grubbs' velocity is starting to suffer here. There's a blooper into left field, and Buster Biggs will get a single. So the tying run at first base, the winning run at home, Sturdy Woodman.
Everyone 1 for 3, the home run, walking an RBI. It was a blooper to booper. A home run would win the game, Pete. Here he goes, and Paisley Grubbs losing velocity and accuracy. Person's right in for a strike. On the count. That goes over for a ball. 0-1, she's losing stamina now. That one's high and inside, ball 2. 2-1 the count. There goes to second base and hit and run. Instead, it's an easy fly ball to right field. He's going to have to come back. Otherwise, makes that grab for the 2nd out.
2 outs. Runner at first base, Steve Monstour with power versus right-handed pitch. 1 for 4 with a single today. They're going to pull Paisley Grubbs, and they're going to bring in Tia Mayfair. Tia Mayfair, the C-ranked relief pitcher. She's got an 8.64 ERA, a 2.04 whip, 5 strikeouts. She's tense but fit. She's got less than average velocity, poor jump, and no accuracy. She is almost fully rested. She's got a 4-seam fastball, a curveball, and a changeup. They're going to be a double switch here. They're also going to pull Masha Danga, the shortstop. They're going to bring in Trisha Lee, the third baseman. Trisha Lee with 2 errors. She's hitting .319 with no home runs. She's tense but fit. She's got poor speed and poor fielding, but she's got a pretty good arm. And she's going to be taking over at third base for so Trisha Lee at third base. First pitch to Steve Monstour is in there, high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a shot that's going to get into center field on the ground, and they're going to come around and they're going to head for third, and they're going to be in there. And so Buster Biggs at third base, runners at first and third with 2 outs. Bertha Banks locked in and fit, 3 for 4 today. Come on,
wow. Bertha Banks is either going to get this or we're going to lose it. Pressure way up hard to center field. That's the game. That's it, Pete. Jumping, he misses it. Bertha Banks wins. Center field home run. It's a 3-run home run. It went 416 feet. It's her 4th home run, 9th RBI of the season, 2nd home run of the game, and the Beewolves win it, Pete, 10-8.
Was it her 2nd or 3rd? I thought that was her
3rd. 2 strikes, 2 outs, right? Or 2 outs at least.
Yeah, it was 2 outs. I think that might have been the 2nd pitch.
Oh boy. Oh my
Wow,
gosh.
that was, yeah. I mean, talk about the player of the game has to be Bertha Banks. Wow.
Wow,
She put this team on her back today.
What a game. I see this and I just think, oh man, I got to cut 18 separate highlights. It's going to take me forever. Wide loads score first in the top of the first. They get one. The Beewolves answer with 3 in the bottom of the first. Top of the second, wide loads get one more to pull in one. The Beewolves get one more in the bottom of the second to go ahead 4-2. The wide loads tie it up in the third with 2 more runs. Nothing happens in the bottom. The fourth inning, the Beewolves get 2 more to go out ahead. Wide loads come back, get 1 more in the fifth. And then the wide loads get 2 more in the seventh and 1 in the eighth to take a 2-run lead. The Beewolves get 1 in the bottom of the eighth to bring it within 1. And that 3-run home run by Bertha Banks in the bottom of the ninth with 2 outs gets them ahead. The wide loads score 8 runs on 14 hits, which could win you most games. But this hot Beewolves team gets 10 runs on 15 hits and ends up carrying the day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Never count them out. The Beewolves are fighting all the way to the last pitch.
Yeah,
they will not give up.
Street fighters. Darcy Hicks goes 1 for 5 for the wide loads with a run, 2 strikeouts. Wade Hobbs goes 3 for 5. Has a good day. 2 runs, but gets struck out twice. Chimo Gaspar, the always great Chimo Gaspar, goes 4 for 5 with 3 runs and an RBI, no strikeouts. Asa Booper 2 for 5 with a run, 2 RBIs, but strikes out once. Masha Daga 2 for 5 with 3 RBIs. Masha's going to make one of the players of the game. Tia Mayfair gets a sub, doesn't hit. Ella Royds comes in, goes 2 for 5, gets 1 run, 1 home run, 2 RBIs, 3 strikeouts. Just what an offensive game. Now Hank Hart goes 0 for 4 with a walk and 2 strikeouts. Lancelot Day 0 for 4, and Pro Pierce 0 for 2. Dale Boozer comes in for sub, goes 0 for 2. Grubbs and Lee don't hit, but the back of the lineup there really kind of were a letdown. Yeah, Pierce and Boozer strike out at both their at-bats.
Yes, sir. And then you're going to look over here at the Beewolves, and boy, it's just it's a plethora. It's a highlight reel right here. Hanley Dexteris goes 2 for 5 and racks up an RBI. Buster Biggs goes 1 for 4 and scores a run. He walked once and struck out once. Sturdy Woodman goes 1 for 4, scores a run, hits a home run, gets an RBI, and walks once. Steve Monstour 2 for 5 scores 2 runs, struck out 1 time. Bertha Banks, here it is, Tom. Hold on to your hats, pal. Bertha Banks goes 4 for 5. She scores 4 runs, hits 3 home runs.
Wow.
Racks up 6 RBIs on the day.
It's Bertha Banks' the best night of her career.
It's got to be, yeah. Freddie Knox goes 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Poke Foster 1 for 3. Ham Slamus 2 for 4, scores 2 runs, hits a home run himself, and picks up an RBI. Fran Japani goes 1 for 2 with an RBI. Gasser Morris 0 for 1 with a strikeout, and Benson Rushmore 0 for 1 with a strikeout. So,
yeah,
wow.
We made to talk about kicking up that difficulty a little bit. Other than our pitchers, only one batter has a batting average in the 200s. Everybody else is above 300. Even one of our pitchers is at 400.
I was thinking the same thing, and then we played the wide loads, and I was like, I don't know, maybe.
Yeah. Pro Pierce pitches 4 1/3 innings for the wide loads, gives up 8 hits, 6 earned runs, 2 batted balls, 3 strikeouts, 3 home runs. He's got an ERA of 6.86. He's 0-2 on the season. Bale Bozer comes in, throws 2 2/3 innings, gives up 3 hits, 1 earned run, gets 1 K himself, gives up 1 home run. His ERA is at a 1.66 now. He's 3-0 on this season. He's still having a good season. Paisley Grubbs goes 1 2/3 innings, gives up 2 hits, 1 earned run, 1 strikeout. Her ERA is a 3, and she's 1-1-2. Tia Mayfair comes in, gets the loss. Doesn't even throw a third of an inning. Gives up 2 hits, 2 earned runs, and the game-winning home run. Her ERA jumps up to a 10.8 with the loss. She's now 0-0 on the season.
And then for the Beewolves, Fran Japani started off. She was shaky throughout the game, but she got through 5 2/3. She gave up 7 hits and 5 runs. Not a typical outing for Fran Japani, but She only walked one. She did rack up 8 Ks, which is typical for her. She gave up the home run, which again, she's been able to keep the ball in the park pretty consistently. Her ERA jumps up to a 2.70. Her record will remain 2 wins, no losses, and no saves. Gasser Morris pitched 2 innings. He too gives up 7 hits and 3 earned runs, very uncharacteristic. He does rack up 4 Ks. His ERA will jump up to a 2.63. Again, he was below 1. He had an ERA below 1 before that. His record will stay 1 win and 2 saves. Benson Rushmore will get credit for the win. He pitched an inning and a third and struck out 2. His ERA is still 0, and his record will improve to 4 wins, no losses, and 1 save. Benson Rushmore right now, probably the best relief pitcher in the game.
Yeah, bar none. It can't even be close. Look at the 4-0-1 and a 0 ERA.
Yeah. And he's seen some innings. It's not like he just comes in for a half or a third of an inning. I mean, he comes in and he pitches, a couple of innings at a go, and he's never given up a run. 3 stars of the game. The first star, of course, B- ranked Bertha Banks, the third baseman, with good old number 16, 4 for 5 with 3 home runs, 6 RBIs, scored 4 runs herself. So, way to go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. A career night for Bertha Banks. Just best ever night.
Yeah.
Great. Congrats. Second star of the game, a guy I'd like to see eventually wearing a Beewolves jersey. A- ranked number 16, the shortstop for the wide loads, Chimo Gaspar. He goes 4 for 5. Gets 2 doubles, an RBI, scores 3 runs, and gets 2 stolen bases.
Yeah. And then rounding out the 3 stars of the game, the A- Mashi Danga, the shortstop. She was 2 for 5 with a double, and she had 3 RBIs herself. So, way to go. Tommy G, 10 hits, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, 7 strikeouts for a contribution of 50%. Pete J only had 5 hits, but 3 of them were home runs. 7 RBIs, 2 great catches, 7 strikeouts for a contribution of 50%. So we split it down the line there, although I didn't realize I only had 5 hits.
That's all right. It's all right. You got more of everything else.
They quit. I'm never playing this game again.
Wow. Post game show. That was bananas.
That was one for the ages. Again, we're having a lot of those lately.
Yeah. There's some news that happened since the game here. It's coming in on a ticker. I'll start you off here. Some moves. The Burners signed Mick Steele. Mick Steele replacing Chili Little. Yeah, they're going to let Chili Little go. Chili, the 35-year-old right fielder, outfielder, C- ranked, known mostly for his power, but also good fielder. No connectivity. He was making $1.9 million to let it burn. Now it's going to be Mick Steele's turn. Mick Steele, a C+ ranked 29-year-old first baseman, known mostly for his power, fair connectivity and speed, not much of a fielder. He's going to make $2.5 million a year down in Honolulu.
All right, the Wild Pigs are going to sign Michelle Yoder to replace Melody Moods. Melody Moods was making $5.6 million as a 31-year-old starting pitcher. They're going to bring in Michelle Yoder, who's a 38-year-old starting pitcher, but they're going to be able to pay her $2.9 million this year. So they're going to make a bit of a cost savings there. In Yoder, they're going to get a little bit of a bump in velocity, but they'll lose some on junk. She's more accurate than Melody Moods. She's got better power, and although she does not make as much contact as Melody Moods does at the plate. So good luck to Michelle Yoder and Melody Moods.
Yeah, both of them. Kenna Korn offended an Arctic's coach. There was a place by Patience Evergreen. All right, Kenna Korn started off at down there in Fort Lauderdale for the Freebooters. Then apparently she's over at the Arctics. C+ ranked 30-year-old right field catcher was making $2.9 million a year. No, most is a real good fielder with a good arm. She's replaced by our old friend, also started off at the Freebooters, now playing out in Tacoma for the Arctics. 38-year-old left fielder, right fielder, the legendary Patience Evergreen, B ranked, known mostly for connectivity at 82, fair power, speed, fielding arm, likes the inside pitch. So good luck to Patience Evergreen. Now she'll make $5.5 million a year to wear the A on the jersey.
And now that she's 38, her hair has turned white.
Yeah, right? Yeah. I thought it was evergreen. It's ever white.
Yeah. And then, of course, we got a new player development available, Tom. Concealed Pine Tar. Case Barajas is rearing to take on a new training regimen. For $1,061,200, he can gain 2 on his velocity, 5 on his accuracy, with a 15% chance of gaining 15 on his accuracy, and a 10% chance to gain walk prone.
How about that?
What pitcher wouldn't want that?
Right? Yeah, look at the player development. There's only one that we could afford.
Hammer
right?
Longbolo.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I don't think we want that one, right?
Nah.
We add to his arm, but we pull from his connectivity and speed. I mean, we wouldn't pull much, but
no. But still, I don't want him heading in that direction. That's really.
yeah.
So we are talking possibly of a bump in our. What was this? This was game 15. So
Yeah.
22 is going to be the midpoint of the season. Ooh, and we'll be facing off against the Nemesis.
Yeah. Oh wow.
We got the home and home, so we got the Nemesis games 22 and 23.
Very
I would love to just beat them silly both games.
Do we want to wait till then, though, or do we want to try something new? What do you think?
Well, I think we could. Up our ego level, but at game 22, we might want to kind of evaluate the team and see if maybe we could maybe start to release somebody, or for money, start saving some cash.
Yeah.
Although, like you said, at this point we're winning, and it's so tight in the race right now. Even though it's still early, but the trade is so tight.
Yeah.
We only have a 1-game lead over the Nemesis.
Yeah.
And they seem to be winning just as much as we are. So we're at a plus 36. They're at a plus 29.
So you don't want to go to 56?
No, we could go to 56. Let's go ahead and try it out. And this, again, with this stretch of our schedule, we were looking at this last time. The Moonstars, the Frontrunners, and the Overdogs really aren't playing that great.
Yeah.
Sawteeth, where are the Sawteeth at?
They're there.
They're number one. They're number one in curiosity. But we'll get the Frontrunners, we'll get the Overdogs, and who was the other one I said?
That's right.
The Moonstars.
We're on the road. Okay, we head off
Right.
for our next game. We head out to San Diego, play those Moonstars. I love playing at Colonial Plaza. I don't know why, but and then all the way back over to Philadelphia.
So we're up to 56 now, or are we going to 57?
Oh, I don't know. You want to go up by 2?
I'm not sure. We were at 55. We went up to
Yeah.
56. Right?
Yeah. Go one at a time, maybe.
Yeah, let's go one at a time. I don't want to go on a losing streak here, but
yeah. So yeah, we do. So this will be the first meeting against the first of 2 against the Moonstars, and then the first one against the Frontrunners. And then we come home again, play the Overdogs and Sawteeth. We got the big homestand games 24 through 27. We got several home games in a row. Actually, the biggest one is that 38 through 42, 5 straight home games. That'll be nice. But yeah, okay.
yeah.
Well, all right. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, we will see you on the road then in San Diego for those Moonstars. Be sure to tune in for that. Beewolves are in first place. Your Beewolves. So until then, this is Tommy G.
And this is PJ, and we're saying, get out of here.